All right, good evening everybody. This is the bag of smalls I collected earlier and a little bit of tinder. It took me about 30 minutes to collect this bag of smalls, and I'm just kind of moving at a leisurely pace. I'm going to dump them all out here, so I won't be using them all. This is certainly enough kindling smalls to start a signal fire in a hurry if you needed one. I'm not going to be using all of that this evening. Just going to get some in here. Notice I'm not building a teepee, trying to build a log cabin. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. Fire likes chaos. Now, a preferred method to start a fire would be an easy combustible material and an open flame. But since it's evening and I'm warm and I'm not in a hurry, tonight I'm going to use another secondary preferred method, a ferrocerium rod and a tinder bundle. Now in my fire starting kit, I've got a Bic lighter. Again, that's the preferred way to start a fire. I've got matches, but it's been my experience running that once you've used a couple of those matches when you're camping or whatever, if that's in your running pack, those match heads start to wear off, and a match with no head isn't any good. And of course I've got my ferrocerium rod. I also carry a stove and a bottle of fuel. This one's Pathfinder. This I got from High Desert Outdoors. But if the situation arose where fuels were too wet and I still needed to cook, or if the situation arose where I'm just overdue and I'm not lost and I'm not injured, but there's a burn ban in effect, then I just need to cook a meal and not worry about starting a fire. You should never rely on a fire as your only source of staying warm. You should have other ways to keep you warm, including your clothing system and something to sleep in, on, and under, IOU. So tonight I'm going to take some of this dry grass I found on a hillside. I'm going to make a nest, and I'm going to try and get that lit to use as an ignition source for the fire. Now, this ferrocerium rod that I'm going to use is also from Self-Reliance Outfitters in the Pathfinder School. Highly recommend for anybody who wants to do training there, and they put out great equipment. I'm going to anchor it on the end of my shoe, and I'm going to attempt to get the sparks going into this bird's nest. And we have open flame. Remember, fire loves chaos. So that's what it should take to get a fire going using the less preferred method. And as you can see, it's taking off, and we're ready to add more wood, and we're good to go.